Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to all the friends on the media and the press. And it's a great occasion that you all people have come here, and just we are very delighted to present our IPO, which is coming, and our vision of the company and how we are moving forward is that. So let me give you my initial journey. That may be some inspiring for everyone. I started my career in '95 after my graduation in computers and master in international business. And I started with the Wortman Textile, which I think you all people know this is like a $1 billion company now. And I have started 9 years in the domestic and the international marketing in that company. And then I shifted my base up outside India in Hong Kong and Bangladesh. And we have started some trading into the yarn and the fabrics. And that time we come across a lot of garment producers and the brand, and we came across the whole supply chain, and from where we get the expertise into this whole industry, and that gives us a vision for the future. Then in 2018 we are back in India, and 2020 we have started the Cedaar, and it is a joint company we have taken as an asset base from the Kothari Group, which is they have asset near Ludhiana, which is a 48 acre of land, 800,000 square feet of production, warehousing and residential facility where 600 workers and 100 staff can stay with the family. So that setup we have taken, and from there the journey of Cedaar started. Me, myself and Mr. Goyal and Mr. Munakka, we started this company, and we all have the more than 30 to 35 years of experience in the textiles, from yarn, from fiber, from fabrics, the garment and the brand. Like we already have another company, sister company, which are already making the garments for Mark and Spencer, for Decathlon and H&M and Zara. So going forward, our vision is also that we have to go into the vertical segment. We have established ourselves with our experience into the spinning and the dyeing, and we are now moving forward into the vertical, forward integration into the fabric and forward into the garment in coming days. So that's our vision, and that's the way we want to move forward, and that's we've taken some internal challenge that maybe next 4 or 5 years we'll try how fast we can move organically into this industry with our expertise and with our thought, and grow very fast into the final segment of this garment and the brand. So this is our this is my thought, and this is the way we are going forward. And this IPO is also one part of that to increase our capacity into the yarn dyeing and the fabric dyeing, and also the solar energy, more captive consumption. So this issue objective is also to raise the money and increase the capacity by 50-60%, so that we can have the backward full integration, and then we can move forward into the garment in the coming years, and we can utilize that capacity for that particular segment. And also I mentioned we have a future plan for some brand also, which is also in the pipeline, but not in the future. Okay. Thank you.
Rajesh to provide us a breakdown of the issue in detail.
Welcome all of you all, and thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. The issue will start on 30th June and it will end on 2nd of June. 27th June is the anchor bidding. The price band will be 130 to 140, and the lot size is 1000, so which translates to 1,40,000 for the lot of the upper band. The equity that they are raising, the fresh issue of 60.90 crore, which is about 43.5 lakh shares, of which 22,84,000 is for the QIP, and the retail in HNS 20,66,000 shares. We are looking at a post-equity dilution of 31.34%, so the promoter stake will be 68.66%. Also, the interesting part about the company is that they have a return on capital employed of about 18.21 in FY24 and ROE of 16.44 in the subsequent financial year. And as far as the raising of funds is concerned, the purpose of the issue is that 24 crore will be diverted to working capital, 17 crore will be used for the yarn integration forwarding, and 8 crore will be used for the solar installation, which is for 2 megawatts. And the remaining portion is for general corporate purposes. And the issue is managed by the Fast Track FinServ, who are the lead managers. We are the underwriters at NNM, and RTA will be Skyline.
Thank you so much, sir. We will now open the floor for audience. Feel free to ask questions.
The major giants in Punjab is like the big setup, and they are more working into the basic products with some high-end products also. But we as a company only focusing on the value-added products and the specialized products, and our niche market and niche product have the concentration on customization of the products. Because in the normal industry they are working on the normal sales, on the stock basis. But in our case we are working more on the customized and the buyer's requirement based orders, and also the niche segment. So that's why we are little different than the others in respect to that.
But you will be selling to weavers, right?
No, we are selling more into the knitting segment.
Knitting
And like sweaters and also protective wear for the we will be doing for the intimate garden, and further going to the fabrics, which is also going for the niche segment especially, and we are mostly 80% on the niche segment.
Because Ludhiana has a lot of competition.
Yeah, Ludhiana is a big market, but they are very versatile products. We are focusing 60% on the domestic market and 40% on the export market.
Where are you exporting?
We are exporting to Bangladesh, to Turkey, to Morocco, to Egypt, to Peru, South Africa, Kenya, like versatile into the many markets where there is an end user requirement.
Thank you.
Hello. Okay. Already you are established in the present market, what you are doing in Ludhiana. So what makes you to get into lingerie brand? Because already lingerie, there are many big players in that. So what makes difference in your company while launching?
The product which we are launched, it is a very high segment product, and still in Indian market, very few players are making this type of the fabric and that type of garments. This is more into the new generation, going into the yoga, gym and comfort wear. This is nylon spandex. Still, the Indian, whatever the brands are there, they are not focusing on this high-end type of product, and there is a gap in the market. And that is our one focus, and we want to add something.
This is not simple lingerie. This is a seamless. Normally the market, you see the lingerie with a seam. So this product is seamless. So, and there are only 2 or 3 producers in whole India. The future lies in the seamless. So particularly when you buy the active wear, you don't want an uncomfort feel. That is the beauty of this product.
Now already there are 3 more players who will sell this kind of lingerie.
Yes, but more of there is a huge demand looking, because they are mostly an export. In domestic market there is a very few players, and the volume is not great. So there is a huge opportunity. It is a beginning in this sector.
Also you are doing great in launching the sports brand also in that.
No, if you talk sports brand,
Gym,
seamless.
that's it.
So our focus is seamless.
So that goes also in the sportswear also.
Yes. You can see this comes under the picture what we have shown. It comes under sportswear and activewear and lingerie. Actually, it is a more of a gym product. And second segment, what we are focusing is undergarment.
Are you looking into Indian market or export?
Currently, though, we are brand in Indian market, not trying to build a brand in export. But definitely, once the volume will grow, we can think of export. But currently, brand building is in Indian market.
Thank you.
Yes, please. Yeah, to elaborate a little bit on your
utilization?
Our the capacity at this moment for the spinning is 9,000 metric ton, which is like 70% we are utilizing, and in the dyeing we have approximately 1,900 metric ton per annum, and we are utilizing 91%.
Okay, and could you elaborate a little bit on your expansion plans, which is currently very less, and do you have any long-term expansion plans, like opening up new units of factories in different geographies across India, or any overseas plans?
In the near future, as per our issue, we are expanding into the further yarn capacity by another 60%, and the new fabric dyeing capacity by 10 metric ton per day. And after that, the next plan is to go into the garment, where we will have some maybe future business there.
First of all, congratulations for your IPO and all the best. Can you put a light on this, like the rising cost, supply of the bottleneck, and also new trends in fabric, and also as AI is also playing a major role now. So can you put a light on this?
One thing you can say,
That is knitting.
we are one of the
Woolen knitting.
highest digitized factory in terms of
Not necessarily.
say system building, process building. Our 99% process is digitized in terms of production, quality, financial management, etc. Even HR system, etc. So, and everything has been mobile based and digitized up to the extent that we can definitely currently using some part of area like HR, etc. from AI. So, and one I can say with a good confidence, 100% of our worker is computer friendly, and they can see their daily attendance, payroll, etc. Everything online. We don't have any papers, pay slip, etc. concept in our company.
Yeah, but one more thing is the rising cost, which reduces your margin of profit. You are not.
Sir, actually it is not the cost. Once your visibility and transparency is there, it helps to improve your productivity and help to control your cost time in a timely manner, and then you can grow fast.
One more last question is that now there is a lot of awareness, because of climate change and all those things, and environmental, and the industry that you are is more focused on everything is focused on yours, because there is fire, explosion, toxics which is released. So how this environment damage to control? Do you have any?
We are doing 80% or more than 80% of our product sustainable product. Like for example, the polyester we are using, it is 99% coming from this PET bottles. Number one. The cotton, we are also using recycled cotton and organic cotton, and so that is sustainability. Nowadays, when we are supplying to the brand, every brand wants sustainable product. And regarding environment and safety, we are compliant, and we are certified in a various compliance authority. Nowadays, the government is also very particular in terms of fire safety and factory, etc. And this factory has enough space. It is not in a multi-story building where you are working in a different manner, but here we have 48-acre land. So the factory is well planned and laid out in a single story. So in that way the safety is at a higher level in comparison of a multi-story factory. Thank you.
What is the debt level on your books now?
What is the debt?
So the current debt we have TN term loan approximately 36 crore and our working capital is approximately 80 CR. Total 110. Industry is still, if we can see China is still $180 billion they are exporting. We are in India only 30 to 40 billion. Still we are importing as a country 120 billion from China. So we cannot ignore the other countries have better facilities and quality. Still we are growing in that sector, but still it is taking a long way for us to come to that level.
But already Bangladesh is a big competitor for you if you see that way. So what do you have to say about that?
The Bangladesh, some issues have started in last 1 year, and the good part is that the FTA has happened with the UK, which will be opening the new doors for the Indian industry to expand into this category and compete with Bangladesh and China. China also have a 12% duty. Bangladesh and India now in the same level, and India has some incentive also, so that will be competitive as to India. And I think there is a good scope for this industry to grow in next decade.
Anything from government side that you're looking at because you're expanding your business?
The government has given a lot of the incentives like PI scheme and also into the technical textile. Plus the state governments in some of the states are giving good incentive for that. I feel that will give boost to the industry, and with the tariff reduction and the duty free, which is the government also putting lot of cards. I think that will give a new phase for this industry in coming time.
Thank you.
You have not, FY25, you have not declared the results.
Not yet, by maybe next month.
Any more questions? Okay. On the behalf of Cedaar Textile Limited, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude for your time, trust and participation in today's event. We hope that today's session has given a meaningful insight into the company, its purpose and the exciting growth ahead. Your voice helps us amplify our vision, and we are grateful for your role in shaping the public narrative around this offering. We now invite you to join us for the lunch. We will be delighted to continue for a more informal communication over a relaxed setting. Thank you once again. Wishing you all have a pleasant afternoon.